Let's go, guys. It's Raul TV, Team R for you. Well, we're back again in the garage, and what I'm doing this time around is I've got a 2010 11 kind of thing VW Scirocco, and we're going to do an interim service, like a mini service on the engine. We're not going to do the full service, brakes and everything like that. We're just going to do an interim service. We're going to do the spark plugs, air filter, oil filter, engine oil, top up all fluids and everything, antifreeze. Winter's here, you need to top the antifreeze up. It's the 2-litre TSI, right? TSI 2-litre VW Scirocco. We're going to do the interim service. Stay tuned for my winter maintenance video. I'm going to run through everything that you need to do in winter because holidays are coming. Obviously, we're going to have like 3-4 days of like lockdown which is ended, and we can go to people's houses and things like that, right? So obviously, you don't want to break down with the car. Okay, the last thing you want is breaking down on holiday, you know, Christmas holiday, everything. So I'm going to run through a few things that you need to check, replace, and things like that. You know, stay tuned for that video. But this one, yeah, we're going to do an interim service on a VW Scirocco 2010. Let's go. Right, first things first, guys, we'll take this cover off here. That just lifts off. There we go. Did it with my left hand, that's why it was a little bit hard. But if you do it with both hands, nice and easy. Right, spark plugs are in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go ahead and change them. What we're going to do first is, before we do any of that, I've had the car running, warm the engine up, get the car to temperature, engine to temperature and everything. Send it up now. If you're doing it on the floor, make sure you jack it up, put some blocks on the back, make sure you get some axle stands on it. Winter, I mean the Christmas holidays coming up, last thing you want is spend holidays in A&E. Right, so first things first, I'm going to send this car up and we're going to drain the oil, get the dirty job out of the way first, and we'll tackle the rest. I'm under the car, as you can see there. This one, not too bad. It's got a steel sump on it, okay? Some of them, they've got the aluminium sump on it. I've mentioned this in another video of mine where you have to renew the sump plug. On these, you don't need to renew the sump plug, but I mean, there's a minute chance, 1% chance that you might need to renew the sump plug. But I would say 99% of the times you don't need to renew the sump plug because it's a steel sump. It doesn't rip the threads or anything like that. It goes straight on. Happy days. Right, what all we're going to do is we're going to drain that, take that bolt off, the sump plug off, drain the oil. One good thing about this car, and most Scirocco's, don't look into the oil leak. That's another problem. That's for another day. It doesn't have a big massive cover underneath, right? And the oil filter's at the top as well. So all we need to do is get this job out of the way. The first job, drain the oil. And the rest of it is plain sailing. Let's do it, let's go. Okay, the sump plug's back on again. It's tight, 19mm sump plug, just thought I mentioned that. That's back on and tight. That's all we need to do underneath the car. We're going to send it down and tackle the top. Right, car is down, guys. What we're going to do now is we're going to take the oil filter off. I mean, you can do it in any order you want. You can do the spark plugs first, then do the oil, or do the oil first, spark plug. I thought I'll get the dirty job out of the way, drain the oil, do the oil filter, and then we'll tackle the not so dirty jobs like the spark plugs, air filters, you know, the fluids and things like that. To get this oil filter off, all you do, get some big dogs, big pliers, get it on there, okay, and just anti-clockwise. That should come straight off. Okay, oil filter's off. We'll tackle the air filter last. What we're going to do now is we're going to take the spark plugs out. The reason why I put this cap back on is you don't want to drop anything in there or in there. If you've got the oil filter, bang it straight on. I'm just waiting for the bits. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take these plugs off. All you do is flick them off and they'll come straight off. Same with this one. Flick it, you heard the click, and then push it back. Same with this one, same with this one. All you do is flick them back and they should come straight off. But I need two hands, one hand to do that and the other hand to push the switches off. Just like that, all of them come off together. No individual plugs. I mean, the individual plug coils but the wiring loom is all in one. They all come off together. All you do with these is you just pull them out, just like that. Another one here. All you do is pull them out. Spark plugs are in there. Let's take them out. In order to take the spark plugs out, it's not rocket science. All you need is a spark plug socket, long extension, and just bang them in there like that, and just take them off. If you haven't got the plug socket, just get a 16mm socket, deep socket. That will do the job. Same as. All it is to get them out from there. The ones with the proper plug socket, they'll have a little rubber piece inside there which grips onto the plug, and you can take it off that way. If not, just get a little magnet from the pound shop, magnet, and just take them off. Once you've loosened it, just, you know, take it off with the magnet. Let's do it. Right, there's the new plugs, the platinum, laser platinum, the slightly dearer ones. I mean, but if I would recommend you change them. If you change them once, they're good for a few thousand miles. I would say easily about 20,000 miles, 30,000 miles. These are iridium, laser platinum, sorry. Right, to put them back on, right, just don't go drop them in, you know, like fire them in. All you do is, I would recommend you put it in with the magnet, same way you took it off, put it in with the magnet all the way down, and then obviously take the magnet off, get something to hold this plug, like a screwdriver, and take the magnet off. If you go dropping them, then what's going to happen is you might bend the tip, car might misfire and everything, so you don't want to do that. As for the air filter, nothing, it's not rocket science. Just take 1, 2, 3, 4, all these around here, take them off, and just take the air filter off. Right, took all the screws off, just lift that off. Obviously, if you have two hands on it, easier. Try and hold the camera with one hand, obviously. Take that one off. Get the new one in there. Happy days. Right, there's the new oil filter. I put a bit of oil around the seal there, so it makes a nice, good seal. All we do is, it's not rocket science, guys. We just put it back on there. Make sure it's not cross-threaded or anything. We just put that back on. Like that. If you want, you can get a bit of sandpaper, because it's got a bit of oil. I've got a bit of oil on my hand and everything. Get a bit of sandpaper, get a bit of extra grip, and just tighten that up, and that's it. Right, spark plugs are on, guys. Air filters on, oil filters on. We'll put the oil in. Obviously, I need two hands. One hand to hold the funnel, the other hand to put the oil in. The dipstick's there. Yeah, that's how we check the oil. And yeah, let's get the oil in. Right, oil's back in. Check the oil. Had the car running as well. Re-topped the oil and everything. Spark plugs are on. Air filters on. Oil filters on. Job done. What we're going to do now is we're going to put some antifreeze in there, coolant in there, screen wash in there, brake fluid in there. Top everything up. Clean everything off. Happy days. Let's do it. Alright guys, everything is done here. I've done all the oils, the filters, the spark plugs, topped it up with the coolant. You can see me better, that's better. Topped it up with the coolant, put the screen wash in, brake fluid in, gone through all the levels and everything, all job done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to reset the service light. I've done it on VW Golfs and Skodas and everything, but I've not done it on the Scirocco. So this is for you guys out there, the Scirocco owners out there. This is for you guys. We need to go inside the car. Let's go. Let's do it. Right, VW Scirocco. This is a 2010 2-litre TSI petrol. We're going to reset the service light. We've just done the interim service, the engine oil and everything. So what we're going to do now is we're going to reset the service warning, service interval. As you can see, I've just turned the ignition on. You have to turn the ignition on. It says service now. We have to go to this side, this little console here where it says OK, everything. We're going to press OK. So I'm going to press OK. It goes to there. Then I'm going to press the right hand side or left hand side, whichever one you want. But I'm going to press the right hand side. You need to get it to settings and MFD, data, convenience, lights and vision, time. And we're going to use this one again. Scroll all the way down. Service intervals. Yep, service intervals. Then we're going to press OK. So it comes to that screen there. So we're going to scroll down to reset. Press OK. Using these basically. Press OK. And it says, do you really want to reset service? Obviously we want to reset service. We'll bang on that again. Press OK. Service reset. Done. And then what you could do is just press back. Go scroll down. Press back. Or you use the back button here. Press back again. And then press this one again to get it on your normal screen and everything. And that's the job done. Hey guys, that's how we do it, like a miniature service on a VW Scirocco. It's pretty much the same like the VW Golfs and Skodas, but the oil filter's in a different place. Spark plug layout's a little bit different. This is for you VW Scirocco owners out there. Dead easy job. If you're going to do it on the floor, make sure you have it safe. Get some axle stands on it. You don't want the car falling on you. And easy job. Resetting the service as well. Make sure you do the oil change and everything. Just don't go setting it for the fun of it, because the car does need an oil change every now and then. Anyway guys, like, share and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell button for me. I hope this video helps you guys out. Leave a comment in the comment section and I will see you guys soon. Take care guys. Peace and blessings. Raul TV out.